Hello students, welcome back to Arahant Classes. Today we will discuss Class 7 Chapter number 1 3 questions from NCERT book. Here are the question and answer. Question number 1. Why did the king want to know answers to 3 questions? Answer. The king wanted to know answers of his 3 questions because he wanted to be a successful ruler. Question number 2. Messengers were sent throughout the kingdom. Answer. To announce a reward for those who could answer the questions. Complete the following sentence by adding the appropriate parts of the sentence given in the box. Number 1. Many wise men answered the king's questions, but their answers were so varied that the king was not satisfied. 2. Some suggested that there should be a council of wise men to help the king act at the right time. Number 3. Someone else suggested that the king should have a timetable and follow it strictly. Number 4. The king requested the hermit to answer 3 questions. Number 5. The king washed and dressed the bearded man's wound, but the bleeding would not stop. Now, working with text. Question number 1. Why was the king advised to go to the magician? Answer. Some of the wise men thought that in order to decide the right time for doing something, one must look into the future, and only magicians were able to do that. So they advised the king to go to the magician. Question number 2. In answer to the second question, whose advice did the people say would be important to the king? Answer. In answer to the second question, some people suggested to seek advice of counselors, the priest, the doctors, or the soldiers. Question number 3. What suggestions were made in answer to the third question? Answer. For the third question, some people said science was the most important business, while there were others who believed it was fighting, and then there were those who believed religious worship should take the first place. Question number 4. Did the wise man win the reward? If not, why? Answer. No, the wise man did not win the reward because their answers were so different from each other, and the king was not satisfied with their answer. Now, question number 5. How did the king and the hermit help the wounded man? Answer. The king washed the wound and covered the wound of the man with his handkerchief and kept on dressing it until the bleeding stopped completely. The king also offered him water to drink. The hermit helped the king to bring the man inside his hut. Question number 6. Who was the bearded man? Why did he ask for the king's forgiveness? Answer. The bearded man was an enemy of the king. He asked for the king for forgiveness because he wanted to kill the king, but the king was saved his life. He was grateful to the king now. Question number 7. The king forgave the bearded man. What did he do to show his forgiveness? Answer. The king showed his forgiveness by promising the man that he will send his doctor and servants to look after him, and also promised to return him all his property. Question number 8. What were the hermit's answer to the 3 questions? Write each answer separately. Which answer do you like you most and why? Answer. The most important time, the hermit said, is our present because it is the only moment when we have the power to act. The most important person at a moment if is we ourselves, because the future is unknown and we don't know whether we will meet anyone in the future or not. So we should listen to ourselves. The most important business is to be kind and good to others, because we have been sent in this world to serve this noble cause. I liked the third answer the most because helping someone in need is like serving God. It makes us a good person and bring a sense of satisfaction and contentment. Now working with language. Match items in list A with their meanings in list B. Answers: wounded, severely injured, awoke, get up from sleep, forgive, pardon, faithful, loyal, pity, feel sorry for, beds, some patches of ground, plant, return, give back. Now question number 2. Each of the following sentences has 2 blanks. Fill in the blanks with appropriate forms of the word given in the brackets. The judge said that only fresh evidence would make him change his judgment. Second, I don't notice any serious of difference opinion among the debaters, although they differed from one another over small points. Third, it's fairly simple question to answer, but will accept my answer as final. It isn't necessary that necessity should always the mother of invention. 5. Hermits are wise men. How they acquire their wisdom no one can tell. 6. The committee has decided to make Jagdish captain of the team. The decision is likely to please everyone. 7. Asking for forgiveness is as noble as willingness to forgive. Thanks for watching.